What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today in this video, guys, I'm going to teach you a couple of sweet hacks you guys can use to take advantage of, well, first off, not just only altcoin crazes, but right now we have a massive DeFi NFT gaming craze going on. And I'm going to show you guys how to take advantage of this now. So the first thing you guys need to do is, well, first off, go on CoinGecko, look for the NFT coins. Well, first you just go to NFT and hit coins. Now you choose it by the most amount of volume. Why are we doing volume? Well, stay tuned to this video and I will explain exactly why. So it looks like the top coins are going to be Engine, Alien Worlds, Chiliz, Theta, and Axie Infinity. I'm not too bullish on Alien Worlds because, well, I really don't know too much about it, just to be honest, but it sounds just like one of those gaming coins. So the subject coins we're going to look at right now are Engine Coin, Chiliz, Theta, and Axie Infinity. There are other ones as well. So for example, SLP, this is integrated with Axie Infinity as well, but we're going to use Uniswap in this example today. Guys, be warned, this is on Ethereum, but you guys can't close your mind towards it because eventually the gas fees will be going down. So if we go over to Uniswap, this is how you can take advantage of this. Check this out. ETH SLP, 0.3% swap fee, pretty good. Look at this, volume 24 hours, 8.03 million out of 2.83 million in TVL. There's something wrong with that right there, guys. Basically, the volume is 4 times what the TVL is. Now, I know you're asking yourself, like, that's not a big deal at all. Well, let me show you the number one pair. You got Ethereum. So ETH and the USDC pair. This is a 0.05% fee. What's the volume there? Oh yeah, it's 242 million. What's the TVL? 139 million. So right now the volume was only twice. The SLP one was 4 times that. Now, I know you're asking yourself, like, okay, whatever. It's still 2 times on ETH. That's not normal. Well, it's the same thing here. Look, ETH USDT, 2 times. Look at this. ETH USDC, it's the complete opposite. The TVL is actually more. The TVL is about 4 times the amount. Why is that bad? Well, if you have a higher TVL and a lower 24-hour volume, you're going to be getting lower fees. Why? Well, if there are more people, aka the TVL, there's more people sharing the swap fees. If you have to understand how Uniswap works, is the portion of the fees, like the 0.05%, that's divided between everyone in that entire pool. So the reason why you want a higher volume and a lower TVL is because if it's a higher volume, you're going to be getting 0.05% on that higher volume. So say it's $1 million, you're going to be earning, well, $5,000 out of that. So of that $5,000, that theoretical number, that's all divided between everyone who's locked in that pool. Obviously, it's more than just $5,000 because, well, there's more than 1 million locked into that pool. So that is just a theoretical example so you guys can understand it. This is how you can take advantage of the gaming coins and any altcoin that is super hyped. You can provide liquidity on Uniswap. You do need to make sure it is sustainable because at the end of the day, you may be left with a bag of, well, you know what coin. So let's look at Engine Coin for an example. So if you look at Engine Coin is not too crazy. This is a normal one though. The 24-hour volume is typically lower than the TVL. That's normal. So Engine Coin probably not going to be doing that. So if you look at AXS, which is Axie Infinity, look at this. The TVL is only 8.11 million and the 24-hour volume is 7.71 million. And now you're asking yourself, you're like, who cares? The Ethereum was 2 times as well. But the point is the Ethereum swap fees, how much were they? 0.05%, right? Look at these, 0.3%. It's 6 times as much. And your 24-hour volume is more than the TVL. That's massive. Why is that massive? So basically, you can take your 24-hour volume, just to compare it to Ethereum, you can multiply that by 6 and leave the TVL the same. So if you multiply that by 6, your TVL is, well, what? It's literally almost 7 times less than what the 24-hour volume is. That's crazy. So you have 7 times less TVL than the 24-hour volume. Those APRs are ridiculous. So now that you guys understand that, I'm going to show you guys the SLP one as well. As you guys can see, the SLP one is pretty lucrative. You can see the TVL for the SLP and Ethereum pool is 2.83 million compared to 8.03 million in total volume. Now let me show you guys the flip side crypto chart just so you guys can understand how this works. If we do the wrapped ETH SLP for 0.3% fee, look how lucrative this is. Right now it's at this price point. You can see we're making almost 700% APR on a $10,000 investment. That is redonkulous. It's crazy. And if you want to get even more crazy with it, you can specify your liquidity into a certain position and you can turn it even crazier into like 3,000%. And these are on coins that are like Ethereum and SLP. Yes, they are a little more volatile, so it's something to keep in mind with. But the reason why I'm choosing these gaming coins is, guys, these tokens are going to have a lot of volume. Why is that? Well, they're around a really hyped sector. That's the reason why I'm choosing these coins, is because we're providing liquidity on Uniswap. In order to get a big portion of the fees, you have to have a lot of volume. You don't want to pick coins that are dead. You want to look for ones that have a lot of volume with them, or even consistent volume. I see the gaming craze lasting a little bit longer, so I see that there is a lucrative amount of money that can be made. I mean, if you look at this, you basically will get your money back after, well, 12 days, as long as it stays within this price range. However, it typically doesn't do that, so that's something to keep in mind, and you have to factor in gas fees. I just want you guys to see and show you what's out there so you guys can conceptualize and understand these DeFi concepts, because you can literally make a ton of money with this and you can lose a lot of money at the same time if you don't know what you're doing. So please play around with these protocols with a little bit of money so you understand how they work, and watch a couple of the videos so you can see how it works. But basically, you guys can see this crazy lucrative amount, and the reason why it can be so high is because the volume is high. So SLP, if you don't understand how the token works, is it's a token that is earned in a NFT game called Axie Infinity. And users of this game, they need the SLP token to level up their Pokemon or their characters, and B, they also earn the SLP token, so they use it as an income. Well, how do you cash out? You sell it on Uniswap. Sure, you can sell it on Binance, but now Binance, for the US customers, they cannot use that in any way, shape, or form, even with VPNs. So I know you guys are like, oh, use a VPN. Now you're saying, Drake, yeah, you can. Well, the withdrawal fee is 0.06 BTC. And on top of that, you'll have, or I'm sorry, not withdrawal fees, withdrawal limit is 0.06 BTC. And your withdrawal fees, well, every time you withdraw, you're going to be paying some hefty fees on that. So is that something you want to play around with it? Especially if you're in the US, do you really want to use a VPN to get on Binance? Don't do it. Trust me. It's not a good recommendation. I wouldn't recommend it because, well, hey, if they find out, or if the US finds out, don't do it, guys. Only go on things that you should be on. But anyways, just to get back to the protocol, is less people are going to be swapping on Binance with that in mind, and they're going to be doing more of their swaps on a decentralized exchange. So as more and more volume picks up, as more people are playing, more people are going to want to buy the SLP token, and more people are going to want to sell their profits, and so on. So you're going to have constant buy pressure, sell pressure, so it's going to keep the price of the token somewhat steady. So that's something to keep in mind as well. And as you guys can see, it's very lucrative. Now we're going to take another look at a popular token. It's called Chiliz. Why are we doing Chiliz? Well, Chiliz has a lot of trading volume. Just because it has a lot of trading volume doesn't mean you want to provide liquidity. You look for the pair on Uniswap by going on CoinGecko to see what the volume actually is. So as you guys can see, the 24-hour volume is really only 14,000. Do we want to provide liquidity for this? Well, maybe, because that was only V2. Let's see what the V3 is. So to see what V3 is, we're going to go to the chart and we're going to type in Chiliz. So we're going to do CHZ and we pull up Chiliz right here. So first off, we see a 0.3% and a 0.1%. Those are both pretty good, but we don't like the pair because the 24-hour volume is way lower than the TVL. And having exposure to a volatile coin, I don't think so. I don't want to throw my eggs in one basket and have that much risk at it. But hey, it is what it is. That's just my thought. Another one you guys can take a look at is sand. Actually, sand really isn't that bad. Sand is an NFT gaming platform as well. Well, when you're playing the game, how do you buy the plots of land? Well, you need sand. The reason why I like the sand ETH pair is because it's a 1% fee. I understand that the 24-hour volume is, well, way lower than the TVL. Well, not way lower, but everything's relative. It is lower. So now you're like, okay, well, that's great and all, but what if the volume doesn't sustain? Well, you need to see the history of the volume. The volume isn't too crazy, but you guys can see right now it's in a downturn. So sometimes it does spike. So what you can do is you can go to the flip side of crypto and see what you possibly make. So if we do sand and wrapped ETH, the 1% fee, let's see what we can possibly make. It's pretty lucrative, especially if you pick a pair where it's outside of this field. I'm just going to get rid of my face because you guys don't need to see me. As you guys can see, if you get outside of a certain spectrum, you can make a lot more. So if you choose to provide liquidity around this section, so watch what happens when that price drops and you provide liquidity over there. Watch this. Look, your gains literally go up to 933%. So you don't have to make bank in one day. You can leave liquidity in different positions in different pools where you can speculate where people aren't actually going to go on it, and you can earn a lucrative amount of money. You just need to play with these DeFi logos. Make sure you guys look into the up and coming trends, especially being able to get exposure to a coin that is in a segment that is having a lot of hype around it or has a lot of volume, and you can take advantage of that by using Uniswap. And on top of that, always remember this, guys. Do not invest more than you're willing to lose. So this is just a cool, quick hack you guys can use, providing liquidity on Uniswap. A lot of people don't understand it, but it is one of those DeFi primitives that a lot of people need to understand. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate 3 things. Like, subscribe, bell button, and leave a comment in that description below saying you subscribed. And yes, guys, we still have the ongoing giveaway to earn $100 in free BTC. So if you guys want that, 3 things to do, guys. And as always, we will close you guys out with a wisdom one-liner. Proverbs chapter 18, verses 10. The name of the Lord is a fortified tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. Amen to that. I don't even need to explain that. Dogs, got to say thanks to the patrons. Sean Bott, Dawman, Tariq Lou, TL King, JP, PJ, Bernito, Taco Nacho. Dogs, thanks for watching. Alright guys, if you want to catch me on TikTok, I do daily wisdom one-liners and let you guys see the pets and behind the scenes junk. So here it is, scan it, check it out, bomb. Alright, so next off guys, if you guys want to support the channel and get paid to do it, you guys can check out Celsius. Celsius is fire, dude. So what's so cool about Celsius is, guys, first off, you can get $40 in free BTC using my referral link in the description below. Just deposit $100. Add in the code BTC50. You will also get an additional $50 if you deposit $400, guys. It's free BTC. Next is Voyager, guys. I also got a referral link in the description below. Instead of just only getting $25, you'll get $25 and some free VGX tokens, guys. Next is BlockFi. BlockFi is part of the quadruple threat. Go ahead and make a deposit. Use this referral link in the description below. You get $100. Depending on how much you deposit, you can get all the way up to, guess how much? $250. Alright, so what the pants is Celsius and BlockFi for? Well, you can use both of those as like your bank. They get some pretty nice juicy yields. And Voyager is more so like trading, and it gets some juicy yields as well. And the last one to try is crypto.com, guys. You can trade some like smaller altcoins, and you guys will get $25 in CRO once you guys get the Visa card. Why do I like the Visa card? Well, you can sell crypto and buy some junk with it. So I can buy a sandwich with my crypto. I don't use BTC, but I'll use like stable coins and junk. So anyways, if you guys want to support the channel, that's the quadruple threat. Thanks for tuning in, guys. You'll get paid to do it.